I'm Lauren and I'm the Studio in the Park manager at the Louisiana Children's Museum. I love nature, everything about it. I love being outside, I love feeling inspired by plants and animals, and I love working in collaboration with nature as an art material. Today we're going to work in collaboration or together with nature to make our very own ink. In the studio at the park at the museum, we're always inspired by nature with our creations and thinking about ways to be sustainable and really pay attention to the life cycle of a material. We've made art with sticks and seed pods and leaves. We've made art using recycled materials. And we've made art using materials that can be used over and over again.
Here's what you'll need to make your own onion skin ink. A cooking pot, a jar, a measuring cup, some salt and vinegar, onion skins, you can collect them in a bag or a container in the fridge, a bowl, a strainer, 3 strips of paper, and some paper and a paintbrush to paint when you're done. These strips of paper are how we're going to test the color of our onion skin ink as it simmers on the stove. Write 10 minutes on one strip of paper, 20 minutes on the second, and 30 minutes on the third.
All right, are you ready to make onion skin ink? Let's do it. The first step is to collect your onion skins. It can be red onions or yellow onions, doesn't matter. I've been collecting mine for weeks, but it's okay if you have less than this, you'll just be adding less water to your pot. Next step is to add your onion skins into the pot. And now we're going to be filling it with water so that we cover the onion skins.
I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water at a time to my pot. I can find the 1/2 line here on my measuring cup. I'm going to fill the measuring cup with water until the water reaches the 1/2 cup mark. Grown-ups, this is an awesome time to practice math and fractions. Now I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water at a time until the water covers the surface of the onion skins. With the help from a grown-up, turn on the stove and bring the water to a boil. As the water heats up, the water molecules start to move faster and faster. They are changing from a liquid to a gas. This is called a change in the state of matter. The hot water also releases pigments in the onion skins, which is why the water turns a golden color. Once your water is boiling, you can reduce the heat on the stove to bring the water to a simmer. Put a test strip in the water every 10 minutes so you can see how the color gradually gets darker and darker the longer the onion skins simmer. Let them continue to simmer for about 30 minutes or until you're satisfied with the color on your test strips.
Okay, my onion skin ink has cooled down, and now I'm going to pour it over the strainer into bowls.
Now pour your ink from a bowl into a recycled or glass container. You're going to also add a bit of vinegar to preserve the color and some salt to prevent molding. You can store your ink in the fridge if you'd like, but you can store it at room temperature for a few weeks.
Okay, now it's time to paint. If you're worried about your clothes getting messy or your table staining, it's a good idea to put on some art clothes and maybe put some newspaper down on the table or go outside to paint.
Today I'm going to experiment with a few different types of ink I've made. On the left is an oak gall ink. The second one is our onion skin ink that we made today, some hibiscus flower ink, and some avocado pit and skin ink.
Paint whatever comes to you. There are no wrong answers. You can make swirly designs, you can make a yellow rainbow, a picture of your cat, you can practice writing your name, anything else that comes to mind. Grown-ups, see what happens when your kids come up with their own ideas. After they finish painting, you can ask, "Can you tell me about your painting?" Their answers might amaze and surprise you. My journey into making ink started with this book. Make Ink, A Forager's Guide to Natural Ink Making. It has been super inspiring. It's a beautiful book with beautiful photos and different ideas of things you can make ink out of and examples of ink combinations together, and different ways to look at the world around you and imagine what you can make ink out of. So I recommend this book to anyone who is interested in learning more about making ink. Thanks for watching Connections at Home. I'm Lauren, Studio in the Park Manager at the Louisiana Children's Museum. We hope you'll join us next time, and until then, let's play, learn, and stay connected.